Hello everyone, we are really very happy to be here with you virtually this afternoon. This is a real opportunity for us to share with you our feedback of the year 2021, and we hope this can help you in your business too. And now we will begin. If it's work. Yes. So first of all, here is something really very important. We invite you to give what you can to help the children of Chicago public schools through Children First Fund. It's very simple to give. Just scan this QR code here. You can also help us to improve this conference and the next ones that will follow by answering this survey. It is just as simple as to give. It also enough to scan this QR code also. And a very big thank you to our sponsor. And thanks to them, you can participate in a prize draw and win fabulous gifts like the Xbox One, for example. And so feel free to tweet about the conference with the hashtag M365Chi22. And next, it's time to introduce ourselves, and Edo, it's yours.
Next slide, please. Hi, everyone. So first, sorry for my bad French accent. French. I am Eudess-Olivier. Everyone call me Edo, and I know that's not really easy to say that in English. That's life. I'm solution engineer for Logitech in the VC environment, so video conference environment. And I'm also MVP 2007 around Link and Skype and then Office apps and services, really around Teams, unified communication. But I also Google, Google Meet, Zoom, Pexip, and so on, and everything around video conference. Kevin.
Thank you. For my part, I am Kevin. I'm Microsoft MVP from 2012, and I work on SharePoint and Microsoft Teams with my customers in France, like Edo. I'm also the founder of the company Modernize and the president of Microsoft French communities. And you can contact me through my LinkedIn. Ed and I work together to help our customers improve their practice of using Microsoft 365. And so we are going to show you how to install your very first MTR. And first, before we start, we want you to watch a few minutes of this video that you probably already know, but which illustrates what the situation of meetings by video conference. And I think you will find in this video some situation that you have probably been in yourself.
We don't have your sound.
Sorry?
We don't have the sound. Can you share this with the sound?
Yeah, the sound. I want to reshare.
Okay.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for being here on time. Paul? Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Tyler.
Sorry I'm late. Having a hard time connecting.
1 second. Paul's having a sound issue.
I can't hear you. Try adjusting your output settings.
Can you hear me?
It's the gear icon.
Tyler, are you on hotel Wi-Fi?
Yeah, why?
Never mind, I got it. I just had to change a few settings.
Great. Maybe we can get started then. Oh, great.
I think your mic is picking up your speakers.
My mic?
Do you have headphones?
You want me to put them on?
No, I want you to smell them. No, I want you to put them on. Hey, Beth.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I had to download a new version of the platform.
You should plan extra time for the updates. There's pretty much one every time.
Sounds like someone just joined.
Hey guys, it's John. I had to call in. I'm stuck in traffic. Have I missed anything yet?
No, it would have been nice for you to join the rest of us, but we'll see you when you get home. All right, while everyone is here, finally, Tyler, do you have that financial report?
Well, it's been the last few weeks updating our books, and I got some great news for you. Schedule from this point last year. We had a great Q1.
We lost Tyler, I think.
Am I frozen?
Hey, Trip, I think we lost Tyler.
Yeah, I know, we lost Tyler.
Hey guys, it sounded like Tyler was cutting out.
We know, John. All right, while we wait on Tyler, why don't we go over all of the reports from Beth, are you with us?
Oh yeah.
Okay, everyone, I know some of you have to leave soon, but I just wanted to go over a couple of the queries before. Okay, excuse me. My wife's out of town this week. I'm so sorry. Okay, you just spilt grape juice on the carpet. Daddy is in a meeting. Tyler, can you go over the numbers one more time, please?
I thought Beth had an adjustment. Hey, Beth.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, that's my iTunes.
Hey guys, hang on. I'm gonna join in. Hey, what platform are you guys on? Skype? FaceTime?
It's in the invite.
Oh, never mind. I see it. It's right there in the invite.
Okay, now I can see everybody.
Let's reschedule and let's just do a regular old conference call.
So, okay. As you have seen in this video, here are the different situations in which we can find ourselves if the conditions required for the meeting are not met. And a meeting is first of all about getting along well and see each other well, and then actually to be able to share content as we are doing now. We speak about the wrong good ideas and set up a room like this room in this photo. But already, if we don't get along well and that we do not see each other correctly, the meeting starts badly. Here is really for this will present you some mistakes that you can avoid in your new meeting room project. Here you can see the effect of the neon light here. Okay, this it is the frequency being different between the camera and the neon light. In some countries, such as the France, we can observe as here a strobe effect that can also cause discomfort during your meeting if a participant or attendee is epileptic. Of course, there are other things to avoid, such as installing your camera in front of a direct light, because as you are seeing in the video preview, if you installing a camera in front of direct light, because in this case you will be backlight, and therefore your face will be very dark for your remote interlocutor. Another bad idea is to install an air conditioning next to your microphones, because, of course, the noise of the fan will be captured and amplified by your microphone. And the sound insulation of your room is also important because without it, you and your interlocutors hear the footsteps in the hallway, for example, or the printer, or the coffee machine, and the laughter of your colleague discussing in the corridor the latest fashionable joke, for example. Finally, inside your room, if it's completely naked, the sounds will reverb on the walls, which will amplify the undesirable effects of noise. And of course, tools like your Microsoft Teams have noise processing by AI, but some hardware is not equipped with it, and AI is not everything. We have also another things like camera, and here you can see the same person being filmed with different camera resolution from 360p on the left to 1024p on the right. The quality perceived by your remote interlocutors is a function of quality captured by your camera and then degraded by your internet connection, but also by the quality of internet reception of your interlocutor and the resolution of his screen. So if you have a good camera, originally you give yourself more chance to have a beautiful rendering on the other side of the world. Finally, as I said, the length in the room is important because it will condition the choice of the camera. And in particular, it's optical or digital zoom, as well the number of additional Microsoft phones to add in the room. Now, let's talk about the prerequisites. And we have some disclaimer. We are going to speak about MTR4 Android. There are some difference with MTR on Windows. You can see here the links about docs.microsoft.com when you could find the documentation. And our example will be on Logitech devices. There are also some difference between Logi and the other manufacturer.
Yeah, that's really important because that means that what we are going to speak about is about MTR4 Android, and we have not the same prerequisite as the MTR on Windows, and there are some the features are mostly developed for Windows. At the first time, it will be developed for Android. The Microsoft wants to have the same the equity between the feature, and they want to have exactly the same feature in Android and in Windows. But for the moment, as they know exactly how it works Windows, and as they have everything on Windows, they do mostly on Windows, and then they try to add everything on Android. But there will be some difference as prerequisite, as feature, and so on. And the second thing is, yes, we have worked together, Kevin and me, and as I am part of Logitech, we are going to speak about Logitech product. But there are some difference between us and our competitor. We have different feature. Some of our competitors have different feature as us, and also different philosophy as us. So you will see some difference if you are already aware about what's an MTR, how it works on Android, and so on. If you work with our competitor, you will have some features that we don't have, and you we will have some features that they don't have.
Thank you, Edo. I will continue on prerequisites. And the first is the power outlets. So you must have one minimum for your professional monitor or a TV with added HDMI in tray, and one for the bar, because we speak about a bar with a camera. One for tablets, using for pilots, the bar and the camera, and use of the KitKat 5 Logi here, because we have our presentation with Logi devices, and some MTR on Android doesn't need outlet for the tablets. They need a PoE outlet. And we have also need one LAN RG 40, sorry, RG 45 outlet. And we prefer LED ceiling lamp better than neon. As you have seen in my demonstration, LED is better, and in Europe, for example, we have this type of LED ceiling. It's really better. Here it's an example of a good setup for room. You can also here view the links, and you could go to the links to view all setup. And as you can see, you can do a meeting in a great condition in a setup like this. Also, if you have a big room or a glass wall, you can apply a sound absorber in your room to help you to reduce the reverb. It's a best practice, and it's a practice we promote. Now I speak about our steps to set up your first meeting room. And first of all, we choosing the good product who are function of your room setup. Next, buy Microsoft Teams Room license, standard or premium. And next, install your device in the room, set up the account for the MTR, and apply the license. And after we configure the device with your admin Teams portal or the manufacturer portal, in this case, Edo will demonstrate to you how we could use the Logi Sync portal. And finally, update your device and test it. So first, buy a certified MTR. It's possible. If you don't know who is a good product, you could find all in the Microsoft.com in the Microsoft Teams across device URL. And in my experience, I've buying the Logitech Rallybar Mini with its tap on Android. How to buy your license? Now, for buying your license, you have two types of license with Microsoft. It's new from each month, and now you could buy a standard room or a premium room. The difference is the managed services who are associated with this license, and it's really easy if you would like to buy it. For example, if you have a reseller for your license, you can call it, and here I have give you the SKU for standard license or premium license. Or if you do not have reseller, you can buy directly in your tenants with Microsoft with credit card. And here I share with you how I have buying my license. I have going in my tenants, and I have choose standard, and I have click on buy. Here it's in French, it's acheter on the right. I validate the payment. It's really easy, and it's done. It's really fast. And now it's the time to set up your device in the room. For example, here is my room, and I have setting up on the left the Rally Bar Mini, and on the right you can see the tap who pilots the bar. So now we could create the account for your MTR, and to do that we have a documentation in the Microsoft website, and you can read this, or it's really simple. If you are the admin of your tenant, you could on your computer open a PowerShell command and send this command. As you can see here, the command is a command really simple. You can just tap your name of your room and the alias of the name of your room, and after, sorry, you could set the password, and also you could set the calendar processing to automate response of your room when is invited by you or another user. And for example, the last command is really important, because without your room do not accept external meeting. And in my example, I have not set this calendar processing with external meeting message, and now it's okay, and I can join this meeting on my MTR, and I will do that in the next time.
This commandlet for this commandlet is really important. Want to use the direct guest access. What is it's on the Microsoft Teams room on Windows. When you have a Microsoft Teams room on Windows, you can join WebEx meeting and Zoom meeting. Join, and if you want to have that, you need to have this commandlet, and you need to be able to accept external meeting, WebEx, Zoom, and in the future, Microsoft has announced Pexip and BlueJeans, and all organizations are not yours; they are external, and you need to have this commandlet set at true in order to be able to join those kind of meeting. You also have to configure on Windows in order to have that, but you need to have this particular commandlet on the calendar processing of your room in order to be able to access those kind of meeting. Direct guest join is roadmap for the MTR Android, but we don't know when we will have that, but that's on the roadmap.
Thank you, Udo. I will do the next slide. And finally, you can apply the license. And to do that, you have two options, with PowerShell on the right side or directly in your tenant. And you click on the license and apply, and it's done. We have also a disclaimer, and because we are working on cloud infrastructure, you may experience some latency between the time you create the account and it fully apply in the environment. And if you would like to check the service status, type this command. So in this example, it's get MSR user principal name Ironman at mycompany.fr license service status. And now I will let you to speak, Edo, about MTR operation.
For that, I'm going to show you how to configure your first room on a rally bar. I have a rally bar that I have just factory with it, so it's just like if it comes from our factory, and I will show you that. Going to how it works.
On a sorry, in French, Edo, on t'entend pas très bien.
Ok. C'est mieux comme ça ou non?
Ça a l'air de moins couper, ça coupe en fait.
Ok.
Ah, je t'entends plus. Comme si tu n'avais plus Internet.
You hear me? And can you see me? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So welcome in my room.
I will stop sharing my screen. And it's now okay. And I do Edo in evidence for all.
So you see me, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Spotlight. So here we are in my room, in my desk, and I have a rally bar. So rally bar, big room, camera with zoom, optics. Yeah, 5 and 3 on numeric. So we can go up to 15. Sorry, I don't know that's in your case in inch or but that in meter you can go up to 15 meters. This rally bar is just new. So I'm not sure you see very well my screen. I'm just going to no contrast. So here, when you arrive on your rally bar, it's new. You arrive on your regional settings. The first thing is to set your country. So you are in US, but I am in France. So I'm going to take France. And then I'm selecting France if it wants. Great. I select the time zone. I select the language. I will stay in English, and as it doesn't want, I will read room. It will be better. So it will restart quickly. So that's the first thing you have to do. You have to select your environment, so your regional setting, and you will have the network settings. And really important is your bar need to be able to ping an address which is vc.logitech. Why? Because it knows it's on internet. That's the first thing. And the second thing, our bar are going to connect to our update services to see if they have new updates. So like that, you will have a room with everything. So it restarts. I have my French Central Time. I stay in English and I change. I have the term and condition. I agree. Network setup. It's going to see if it has network. It's going to ping logitech.com and check if it has updates. As my room is updated, it will propose you which kind of service provider you want to use. So we have 6 of them, but we are going to choose Microsoft Teams. And then we have some different tutorials in order to know how to set up your remote, to sign on your Logitech Think portal. We will say that after. So I skip this step, and it reminds you what you have on your installation. So in my installation, I have the room name, the service provider I've chosen. So it's Microsoft Teams, the configuration of the network, and one accessories, which is my remote. I have some equipment that I can test, the camera image, the speakers, the microphones, and the network connection. It explains you after that how you can use your bar in bring your own device mode. That means that even if you have you connect your room on Teams, and even if you have installed your room on Teams, if one day you have another meeting like Google Meet, for example, and you want to use your room peripheral better than your PC, you can just connect USB-C and HDMI ingests from the Rally bar to your PC, and you will have on your PC all the peripheral of the room. That means you will have the mics, the speakers, the camera, and also the screen in order to do your meeting in whatever you want. And then when you disconnect the USB and the HDMI, it will come back in the Teams environment. It explains you also how you can do your camera presets, and then your installation is complete. So you just have now to connect your room to Teams. So you have created your account with the command line that Kevin showed you just before. And when you arrive there, you just have a code and you have a URL. So you have to go to on /device login, and we are going to do that. We are going to connect the room directly on my account. So I'm going to show you that. So I'm just sharing. I will share my screen. So 1 second. Just have to put something in another place. And okay, so share my screen. Okay, do you see my screen? Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay. So I have the code. I have on my so it's C3 8 6. For that, I have opened my Explorer in a private navigation. So it's in French because I am French, but that's a private navigation in order to be sure that I don't have any accounts connected on my environment. So I'm just going to copy and paste the login of the room. Oh, that's a Logitech room. So here, and then the password. Okay, and sign in. And it asks me if I want to sign in the Microsoft Authentication Broker. So I will say yes, but I'm going to stop sharing my screen in order to see that you see what's happened after that. So I do continue. And it say me, okay, you have signed in. And you see my room is connecting. So first is going through Active Directory. It's going to sign in Active Directory and then going to Intune, register in Intune, and then come back to the Active Directory in order to know which workspace it uses. And then verify some few things. And here is my room. And what you see is here I have my room. Here I have the meeting, so I can connect with my room directly on this meeting. That's as simple as that. But as simple as that, you have understand that we have some different things to do, create the account, create the environment, and we have some prerequisites in terms and in terms of security. After you have connected your room, you can connect because that's a Logitech room. So think it and updates and so on. I'm going to show you different around this portal. So I will share my screen again. Okay. You see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So here we are on the Logitech Think portal. Okay, so I am on my environment. I have some environments, and you see that here I am on mine. On my environment, you can see that I have 21 devices. In those devices, I have some bars. So the Rally Bar Mini, Rally Bar, and so on. And in my desk, so here you see everything on my environment. So I have one tab scheduler. Tab scheduler is a Teams panel, so it's just over me. You will see that just after. And I have my Ready Bar Mini, and so on, and I have some MTR windows. And here you can see that less than I have only 10% of my room which are LC, and I have 19 with. So that's really important to know where and what. So I have with issue in my desk. So I'm going to see which kind of issue I have in my desk, and I can see that I have one roommate with TAP IP, roommate TAP scheduler, and I see that my TAP IP is detected. I can see that on my nuke, I have 2 issues and so on. So I'm going to see what things I have really in my inventory. And in my inventory, I can see all my, so I can see that I have one MTR on Windows, and but I have an error. And what is this error is my room is offline. And why? Because it's in a case. So I have a room like that. You can see here, I have a room. And you can see some insight around that just after. You can see that I have a Rally Bar Mini and there is an update available. So that's really interesting. We update our environment the portal, and if you want to see that, that's as easy as I just click on it. I arrive in my Rally Bar Mini. I see that I have an update available. And what is my update? Here is my update. Okay, I have a new version, and if I update I want, or I can do an update now, and that was what I have done. And then you can grab a cup of coffee and wait around 10 and 15 minutes. It depends on your network, and it will be updates. If I go back, you can see that I have a roommate and I have an error on that. And what is the error? When I click on the roommate, I can see that my TAP is not connected anymore. So there is a problem, and how can I fix it? Maybe I can forget it. That's the easiest way, but maybe it's because this TAP works, so I can tell my guys directly on the feed to see if they can go and see what there is, what is the problem for this TAP IP and things like that. So that's really important. And you can see here on my environment that my Rally Bar Mini is updating. After that, I have some insights, and insights are the capabilities of my room count to make the difference between a head and a cup of tea, for example. And we can say we can configure our room in order to count the people in the room at every time, or only when you are in a meeting, or you can just say no, I don't want to count the people in the room. So that's something really interesting. And after that, here you can set in order to say, okay, I have a room, it's for, and if I have a fifth one, and then this allows administration or so on. So here is around Sync. There will be an update on Sync later because, as you see, insights are free for the moment, but that's a trial and it will be in a paid environment after that. And beautiful feature coming next really soon. So stay tuned on that also. And then I'm going to let Kevin show you what we have in the Teams Admin Center for that. Up to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Edo. And I'm in my room here, and I will share you another time my screen. Okay, I will share my screen here. And now I would like to share with you in Teams. As you can see here, it's my Teams administration dashboard. It's in French because I'm also French. So here you have Teams devices and MTR on Windows, and I have an MTR on Android. And here you can see my MTR. And for example, here I see the address IP, and also they have an information. For example, here I have an update also. I can click here and push the update if I want.
Just on the important around, as you have seen before, I've done and Kevin have done time. So during update firmware, you will see that firmware that Microsoft is going to on many because when we do an update and when we say okay, this update is available for everyone, we are going to update firmware, and in the firmware we will have system, the security update, security patch, and also the update of all the application you have seen before that we have Teams, but also other applications. The thing is, we don't have the same same cloud as Microsoft. Microsoft has a very big one, so they have to deploy that. They are going to deploy ring by ring, country by country, and so on. We don't have those kind of problems. Our infrastructure are really are thinner than that. So when we say, okay, this update is available, it's available worldwide. So you can have up to 3 weeks between our update and the update proposed by Microsoft at the same version, because they have infrastructure bigger, really bigger than us. That's important to know, because if you buy some from us, but from our competitor, it's the same. If you update from our environment, you will have the update before than Microsoft will propose it.
Thank you, Edo. And also, if you click on the name of your device, you have also other information. Here you can do the update. You can reboot your device, And also, you could download the logs of this device. Here you could see the using of the device and if it's okay or not okay. And you have also here I have a tab, so it's that. And you have also his statue here, and you could see the integrity of the material, the devices here. It's update here. I can update. I have an update here, for example, like Eudess says, and here you have a lot of information. Here it is all the meeting you have passed with your room. And here you have the story about the restarting of this device. And that's all for this feature in the Microsoft Teams Administrator Center. I will go back to the slides. And we are seeing that. Okay. And now that's the end of our presentation. So don't forget to give a donation to the Chicago Public School with this QR code. And don't forget also to vote for our session with Eudess with this QR code. And we are really thankful for our sponsor, and you could win really good gift here with these links on the back on this slide. And Eudess and me say thank you very much. And if you have questions, you can directly chat with us or pose your questions.